Hey, how's everyone doing there today? This is Undead Nightmare 24, back with a video. Hope everyone's doing well out there. This video is going to be a collection video. I've been wanting to do this. I'm going to be doing one of these a week. It's basically going to be my boutique label editions from 4K to Blu-ray to DVD. I usually do this once a year, so it's that year time again. So I'm going to be going through some of my favorite boutique label editions. This is 3.5 years of collecting, guys, so it has built up a little bit. So I have a good stack, and it's steadily growing. I did miss out on a lot of older editions because I wasn't collecting. So this is going to be pretty much I'm going to go through box sets, limited editions, Blu-rays with slips, regular editions, and also a few DVDs. So this is going to be for Arrow Video. And I will be doing these videos once a week. I usually do this yearly, so I decided to get it going for this year, guys. So sit back, relax, enjoy. This video might be a little lengthy, so grab a drink and relax, guys. And let's get this started. I'll be starting with the box sets. I just showed this in a video, but I'll be showing it. It's part of my Arrow collection. It's the Battle Royale 4K edition. Guys, check out my video. I did do like a hands-on pretty much explore of this box set and went through it in details. I won't be doing that here, but here's the Battle Royale 4K UHD box set. Really happy to have that one. Next up, we got the Alejandro Jodorowsky box set that came out from Arrow a while back. These are some cool films. They're real odd, but I like them. It comes with Psycho Magic, Fondo Elise, El Topo, and The Holy Mountain. My favorite one out of this set was El Topo, and then I really enjoyed Holy Mountain. Those were my standouts of this box set. That's the one from Arrow. There's the back. I believe this is the UK edition. Really happy to have that one in the collection. Next up, we got my prize out of here. I know I showed this several times, but this is my favorite box sets from Arrow, and it's the Macabre Visions films of Mario Bava. It has Black Sunday, The Girl Who Knew Too Much, Black Sabbath, Kill Baby Kill, 5 Dolls for an August Moon, Bay of Blood, Baron Blood, Lisa and the Devil, and Rabid Dogs. There's the spine there with a book and the sets. This is my prize piece here, guys. I know I say that a lot, but I really love this set. There's the spine. This is really out of print, guys. It goes for crazy money now. I'm glad I got that. So we're going through box sets here, guys. Next up, I'm going to go with the films of Jose Larraz. That's the Blood Hunger. Yeah, I really like these. And it has a slip. And then these are the films. Got Vampires. That was my favorite out of the box set. I haven't seen Coming of Sin yet. Whirlpool I watched, really enjoy. It's an odd type of like slasher film mixed with some weirdness in it. But yeah, this box set I recommend. It's a lot of fun. It's the Blood Hunger, films of Jose Larraz. I'm probably gonna slaughter names, guys, so bear with me. Next up, we got the Asian edition of the Ring collection. This is the first printing. There's another edition that got released later with the white, but this is the original with the booklet. You got Ring 2, and Ring O, and the booklet as well. I really like these films. They're a lot of fun. There's the back. My favorite was the original, the Ring here, and then 2 was good, and then 3 was but there's the Ring collection with the blue box. And next up we got He Came from the Swamp, the William Grafé collection. I have not watched all these films yet. I would think I watched Sting of Death and Death Curse of Tartu. And these got bad reviews, but I haven't seen them all. But the ones I've seen, I kind of enjoyed, man. They're like B-movie, lower budget, but they weren't too bad, in my opinion. There's the back art, the spine, the films here. We got Stink of Death. It's hard to see there, guys. Apologize for the lighting. Here we go. Stink of Death, Death Curse of Tartu, Fifth Generation, Psychedelic Priest, Naked Zoo, Mako, Jaws of Death, Whiskey Mountain, They Came from the Swamp, and then the booklet. Really happy to have that in the collection as well. Next up, we got the I cannot talk here, guys. The Herschel Gordon Lewis Feast set. There's a bigger set that was available on a first pressing. I did not get that. This is the second pressing, standard edition, but still has the same art in the front. And this has more room for your shelf, so I kind of like that. And there's films there you guys could see. If you want to pause that and look at it, I'm not going to go through all those. Quite a few films. The only ones I watched out of here are Blood Feast, Scum of the Earth, 2000 Maniacs, and Moonshine Mountain. And I've enjoyed them all so far, so gotta continue on those. Okay, so up next we got the Shinya Tsukamoto box set. I hope I said that right there. Shout out to Christian's Hobby Blog. He was trying to show me how to send me a message how to say the name, so I hope I pronounced it right there, Christian. So shout out to him as well, man. He has an awesome YouTube channel. Please check him out. Interesting stuff. He goes through his collection as well as books. So yeah, this one I've seen Tetsuo and Tetsuo 2. I probably slaughtered those again. But those were fun films. I still got to watch the rest of the films. What is that? The Shinya Tsukamoto box set. Next up, let's get to the limited editions. So here we go with some limited editions here. This is one I picked up too. That's real nice. It's a Crimson Peak edition here. Guillermo del Toro. And this one is a nice edition. There's the back art. I do have a video when I picked this up if you guys want to see the whole thing. It's real nice on the inside. It's a Crimson Peak. I cannot speak, guys. Crimson Peak Arrow edition. Next up, we got the Graveyards of Honor. This is the second pressing. Doesn't come with a booklet. And it has the original film as well as the remake. I haven't seen these yet, but I'm excited to check them out. There's the back art. Next up, I got this one I had to instantly pick up. An American Werewolf in London, limited edition. There's the back art. Yeah, this is my favorite werewolf movie of all time. Just love it. Next up, we got Beyond the Door. This is an Exorcist ripoff, Italian ripoff. And I enjoyed this film. I thought it was a lot of fun. It's a nice limited edition too. I think this is out of print as well. There's the back art. Real cool. Beyond the Door. So those are my limited edition. Oh no, I still got a few more. A stack here. So this is another one I picked up. Kevin Costner, Waterworld. I had not seen this film since I picked it up. Since it came out. And I really enjoyed this one. It's a lot of fun. Got Dennis Hopper, one of my favorite actors in here, playing a villain. Kevin Costner's great in this one as well. Apocalyptic water movie. I'm sure you guys have heard of Waterworld. Next up, we got another recent pickup that I picked up a while back. The Tremors 4K set. To me, this is a must-own. I love that art. Arrow released on this. There's the back art. The spine. The booklet. Comes with a 4K and Blu-ray. Haven't seen this film yet. Got to get to it to see the transfer on the 4K. Next up, we got Wes Craven's Last House on the Left. This movie is not for everyone, man. It does have some disturbing rape scenes throughout it. But I enjoyed the film. I like the revenge story. There's a spine, and it's one of his earlier works. There's the famous saying in the back. Awesome. Really nice edition from Arrow Video. Next up, we got one of my favorite films. This is another must pick up once it was released. The Robocop. Love that art. It's one of my favorite movies from the 80s. There's the spine. And the back there. And really need it. That was a must-have to the collection. Next up, we got Clive Barker's Nightbreed. Love that art as well. There's the spine. Not much in the back art, pretty plain, but real nice addition. This is a classic from Clive Barker, man. Really enjoy Nightbreed. Next up, we got another recent pickup. Donnie Darko 4K edition. I know people are saying there was problems with the disc. I didn't have that. Mine worked fine, man. And I watched the theatrical version too. There's the spine. The back art. I really enjoyed this film, man. It's strange, but I had a blast with it, man. I thought this was a classic and I'd never seen it. I thought Jake Gyllenhaal did excellent in this film. Next up, we got a spaghetti western. We got Django. This is an awesome film, guys. If you haven't seen this one, I highly recommend it. Got Franco Nero playing Django. There's the back. Lovely edition. And I picked this up, and now they released a 4K edition. And I was like, nah, I already got this one. I'm sticking with this one. There's Django, man. Next up, we got Creepshow 2. Probably my favorite anthology film, horror anthology film. And I love that art there. It's real glossy. It's an awesome film. Cheesy fun from the 80s. It does come with a comic book as well. And there's the back. A nice edition from Arrow. There was a turquoise edition, but I like the red better, so I stayed with that. Next up, we got Candyman. I remember not really caring for this movie when I was younger. But now that I watched it, man, this film was a blast, man. One of my favorite horror films from the 90s, Candyman. Tony Todd does amazing. There's the back art. I just love this edition. Real nice edition from Arrow. Candyman. So those are my limited editions, guys. Now we're going to get to the DVDs. And then we'll get to the Blu-rays with the slips. And then Blu-rays without the slips. So let's get to the DVDs. I don't have many of these. I started collecting later. But I do have a Slaughter High. I really like that art. Basically picked this up for the art and the movie. One of my favorite movies from the 80s, Slaughter High. There's the back. Next DVD was a recent pickup. Picked up Deadly Spawn. I did watch this for my 80s horror-thon. And man, this movie's awesome, bro. One of my favorite ones. And there's the back. Nice score of practical effects in this one. Next one, I just showed this off in a video. Martin. And I've been after this edition for too long, man. And I explained that in the video there. Real nice edition. Guys, go check out my video if you want to see it, where I opened it and showed everything inside. Really happy to have that one. And now we are going to go with the Blu-rays. I'm going to try this stand to see how it works. If you see stuff fall, I'll probably take it off. So let's go with the ones with the slips. Got the thing there. I hope you guys could see that. Let me higher it up a little bit. Right there. That's the thing with the slip cover. I didn't get the limited edition, but I'm happy with that one. Next up, we got The Prey. I like this movie. It's a nice, fun, backwoods slasher. It has 2 cuts of the film in this. The slip is nice. Next up, we got The Mutilator. Love that slip as well. Great fun, man. Hades cheese right here. Next up, Scared Stiff. I like this film too. you're gonna hear me say I like a lot of these films. If it's horror in the 80s, I pretty much like it. So it's just cheesy fun. There's the back art. Real nice edition. And next up we got this with a slip as well. Mallrats. I haven't seen this edition yet, but I'm gonna get to it soon. I watched this film growing up, man. Classic Kevin Smith movie. That's the slip. Next up we got King of New York. This is the 4K edition. Really like this movie. You guys know about this one, I'm sure. But Christopher Walken is one of my favorite actors, and this movie is a good gangster movie. It's with the slip. Let's see there. It's real glossy too. I really like the classic cast there. It's King of New York. Next up we got Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Awesome slipcover there. This is 80s cheese at its best. Really love this movie. There's the back with the popcorn. Next up we got ICU. This was a film that surprised me, man. Really good film starring Helen Hunt, and this had a great twist in the movie that I really enjoyed. Definitely one for the collection. Next up we got Edge of the Axe. This one was good too. I liked it. Great twist in this film as well. Nice slasher there. Got it with the slip. The backside. Next up we got Don't Torture a Duckling. Lucio Fulci, man. This is a classic. Enjoy this film, man. Giallo type of film. Involving some kids, it could be offensive, but man, Fulci was the man. Let me tell you, is the man. Next up, we got Dream Demon. I'm actually gonna do it like this because it's kind of dark back there. There goes my camera, guys. Apologize. Got Dream Demon. I like this film, kind of a Nightmare on Elm Street type of film, knockoff. But yeah, fun one. Next up we got Al Pacino and Cruising. This one was alright to me. Good director though. But yeah, gets a lot of praise, but I just thought it was alright. My opinion. Next up we got Cold Light of Day, man. Love the edition, but this film, man, to me was just garbage, man. My opinion, I couldn't get into it. Just thought it was boring. I fell asleep while I was watching it. Just didn't do it for me. Cold Light of Day. Next up we got Deadbeat at Dawn, man. One of my favorite action films from the 80s. Kind of exploitation film. And it's a B movie, man, but I enjoy this one. It's got the gore and the gang fights. It's just awesome. Jim Van Beaver, man. And he directs and stars in this film. But yeah, I highly recommend this one, guys, if you haven't seen it. Deadbeat at Dawn. Next up we got Bring Me the Head of Alfredo Garcia. This one's pretty fun too, man. It's a different type of film. And it's basically they have a price on this guy's head, man, and got a lot of people after him. And the twist is for what, you know? But yeah, this one's a fun one. Real different. Next up we got Brain Damage. One of my favorite films. Same director as Basket Case. I'm sure you guys have heard of this one with the slip. Classic. Another one of my recent pickups, Beyond Reanimator. Really like that slip, man. Haven't seen this film yet. I still need to get to it. I've only seen the original. The first part. Yeah, nice addition there. And they say this glows in the dark. I still haven't tried it. I've been hearing it does. So we got Alice, Sweet Alice. I really like this slasher. A lot of fun. Nice addition from Arrow. Young Brooke Shields in this one. Fun film. Alice, Sweet Alice. Next up we got After Midnight. This does come with a film called Battery too. I enjoyed the heck out of these films. You got Jeremy Gardner directs and stars in them. It's kind of like a love story with a creature feature at the same time. It's a lot of fun. Then Battery's a zombie movie. You do get that as a bonus. This too. But yeah, I'm a fan of this guy's films, man. Real fun. After Midnight. Next up we got Zombie for Sale. Love this film, man. A lot of fun. You got comedic presence in this as well as your zombie scariness in it, but you even got a homage to Train to Busan in this one. Yeah, fun film. Zombie for Sale. Next up we got White Fire. This is the cheesy of the cheesiest guys of 80s action. You got Robert Ginty from The Exterminator and Fred the Hammer Williamson. This soundtrack is killer, man. You guys got to see this one, White Fire. It's a B movie, but man, I enjoyed this one. It's one of those 80s action films that's so bad it's good. And I rewatched this one a lot, White Fire. Next up, we got a classic with The Slip, Weird Science. I love this film. So much nostalgia from my childhood on this one, man. We got the lovely Callie LeBrock. Classic. Hope you guys could see that. I apologize for the lighting. I'm not having the best lighting today. Weird Science. Next up, we got The Guyver. It's like kind of like a B movie, kind of action sci-fi film. It stars, what's his name from Hills Have Eyes? What the heck is it? It has Mark Hamill in it and Michael Berryman, man. I couldn't remember the name. This film was alright. Next up we got The Exorcist 3. Love that slip. This is a fun, sweet... and I can't speak again, guys. This is a fun sequel. Not as good as the first one, but it gets it done, you know. There's 2 versions of the film as well. Got a Brad Dourif in one of the editions too, one of the versions. Fun sequel. Next up we got The Deeper You Dig. I enjoyed this film. I like the setting. It's like a snowy setting. A sucker for those. I haven't seen The Hatred. There's another film on this, but yeah, this one was pretty good. Deeper You Dig. Next up we got the comic, and I fell for this edition, and man, this film is just garbage to me, man. Honestly, I don't even know why I have it. Just because it's limited, I'm keeping it, but man, was this one bad. Gotta be honest. I was actually just looking away from the film. I couldn't watch it no more. Just boring, man. Just weird and boring comic. Can't recommend that one. Next up we got, I like my Kung Fu films. I got the Sister Street Fighter collection. These are fun, man. Really love these films. These are the 70s. They have the Street Fighter with Sonny Chiba, man. But he makes appearances in these films too. These are fun, man. Sister Street Fighter. Next up, we got The Woman. I really like this film too. Got Pollyanna McIntosh from The Walking Dead. These are fun and gory, man. I still haven't seen the first part. Gotta watch that one. What is it? Offspring. And then there's a third part too. But I did watch The Woman and enjoyed it. Next up, we got Versus. This was a fun film. You got like samurai swords, zombies, and gangsters. It's just a fun all-around film. And yeah, I really enjoyed this one. That with the slip. So those are my editions with the slip covers. Now we are going to get to, let's see, non-slips. So these are my non-slip Arrow editions. And there's a stack, guys, so bear with me. We got Kioma with Franco Nero, one of my favorite westerns here. Spaghetti westerns. Highly recommend this one, man. Fun one. We got Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I haven't seen this yet, but I've heard good things about it. Got Donald Sutherland in that one. Incident in a Ghostland. I really like this film. Has a great twist in it. I would recommend this one. Pretty good horror film. The Howling 2. Man, this movie's bad. But it has Christopher Lee in it, but it's for the nostalgia I hold on to it. I like it because of that purpose, but it is a bad movie, guys. Hounds of Love. Okay, this is interesting. I watched this one. I did like parts of it, and there's just parts that I didn't care for. I know that's going to be unpopular, but at the end of the day, this is an alright movie. Hounds of Love. My opinion. Don't slaughter me for that. Horrors of a Malformed Men. This is an awesome film. Real odd and creepy, man. And Asian film here. I highly recommend this one, man. This one's a lot of fun. Horror Express, great film, creature feature on a train. Got the great Peter Cushing, Christopher Lee. Yeah, I like this one. The Exterminator, classic, Robert Ginty. Love this film. Evil Ed, this was some cheesy fun, man. Great practical effects in this one. Yeah, I like this one. Double Face. Can't go wrong with some Klaskinski, man. This one's a fun one. Fun, like, giallo thriller. Doom Asylum. Man, this is the cheesy of the cheesiest. So you're going to hear me say that in a lot of these 80 horror films. But, man, I like the kills and the practical effects in this one. A lot of fun. Doom Asylum. Django. Prepare a Coffin. It's another good one, man. Django sequel. Does this one have Franco Nero still in it? Not sure if he's in this one. I don't think he is. But yeah, we got Django, Prepare a Coffin. Deranged. This is an awesome film. Highly recommend this one. It's a great story for Ed Gein, man. I think this one is the film that puts it most on point. And you got Death Walks at Midnight. It's a fun giallo. Highly recommend these, man. These are some of my favorite giallos right here. Giallos. Death Walks on High Hills, another one. Excellent. Just awesome giallo films. Death Smiles on a Murderer, a Joe D'Amato film. This one's good too. I really enjoyed this one. Klaus Kinski back in it. Great story in this one. One I just reviewed on my Saturday Action and Exploitation. Death Has Blue Eyes. You guys know my thoughts on this one. I was hyped for it. It was a letdown. Got Zombie Flesh Eaters. Classic Fulci. Videodrome, Cronenberg. I didn't get the limited edition, but I have this one. Awesome film. What Have They Done to Your Daughters? I love my giallo films, and this one's a good one too. Vamp, 80s Cheese Again, starring Grace Jones. I have fun with this one. Trapped Alive. Yeah, this one's a good one too. I wish it had more like deformed cannibals in it, but still did it for me, man. Real fun one. Snowy setting. The Wind. This is a fun one, man. I like anything with what's his name? Wings Hauser, man. He's a great psychopath in this one. It does get slow at times, which knocked it a little bit down on me, but I still enjoyed it. I like the setting where they're trapped like on an island. Satan's Blade. I did a review on this one too, and I really didn't care for this film. Maybe I need to give it a rewatch, but I was bored throughout this one. Phenomena, Argento, classic. Love this film. A young Jennifer Connelly. Night of the Comet, one of my favorite films growing up. I watched this about once or twice a year. Love the 80s atmosphere in this one. Massacre Gun. Haven't seen this one yet. I did win this in Tony Horntage contest, man. He sent me this one. I still got to check it out. Looks interesting. Maniac Cop. I actually watched this last night, man. I love this film. Classic. Got a lot of cast from The Evil Dead on here. And Tom Atkins, man, is a cop. Madhouse. I enjoyed this one. Thought it was a lot of fun. Got the evil dog there. Life Force. Vampires in Space. This is a strange one, but by Toby Hooper, but I like it. Enjoy it. Lady Snowblood and Lady Snowblood. Love some what the heck is this? Love Song of Vengeance, guys. I could not read that. I love these films. I know Quentin Tarantino, these are his favorites. He got inspired for Kill Bill with these. And if you watch this, you can see why, man. It's a lot. Tarantino copied from this. But yeah, awesome films. Colobus. I like this one, man. It's kind of like Saw meets reality TV type of film. Yeah, fun. I got another edition of King of New York. Can't have too many of those. I had to upgrade to 4K, but I have this one still. Awesome film. Who Saw Her Die? Awesome giallo right here. Great soundtrack as well. Like that one. The Stuff. You'll hear me say I like a lot of these movies. Classic 80s cheese right here. And because I'm pretty much, I like crappy movies, good movies, you know. I go with it, man. But there's going to be, if I'm going to shit on a movie, I'm going to shit on it, man. I'm going to tell you straight up, I hate that movie. But if I don't, I usually watch a lot of bad ones. Slayer, I just watched this other night. It's slow, but it picks up in the ending. It just stays in my head, man. I just love the ending of this film. Slayer. Initiation. This is a fun slasher, man. It has like a lot of the atmosphere and settings reminded me of a chopping mall in a way, but like with a slasher vibe in it. Initiation. Fifth Chord, Franco Nero, Giallo. This one's decent. I didn't mind it. It's not the best. It's not bad. The Iguana with the Tongue of Fire. This Giallo is great, man. I highly recommend this one. And it's unique because the killer, he kills his victims with acid, man. He throws acid on his victims. And it has a fun twist at the end, too. The Iguana with the Tongue of Fire. Man, still getting through these. Driller Killer. I like this film. It's not the best, but it still does it for me, man. I like the atmosphere. Driller Killer. Dead Center. This one was just decent. I expected more out of it, but it's not bad. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either. Dead Center. Chill Factor. This is fun, man. Like I said, I'm a sucker for snowy setting slashers, and this one's pretty fun. Has one of my favorite kills with that icicle right there. The Bloodthirsty Trilogy. I still haven't seen these. Need to check them out. The Annihilators. This is a fun one, man. Kind of street revenge film. Got some old school war veterans taking on the gangs in the street. A lot of fun. Right here. Strip Nude for Your Killer. I enjoyed this Giallo too. Sleazy, man. Yeah, a lot of fun. Another great twist. Not great, but good twist in it. Slugs. I just picked this up on the Arrow sale, Easter Carnage sale. I have seen this. It's a disgusting but fun film, man. Really enjoy it. Slugs. Now we're at the last pile, guys. Sorry for holding you this long, man. Deadly Manor. Decent slasher. I like the atmosphere. The kills aren't the greatest, but I still find enjoyment in it. Dead End Drive-In. This is like an Aussie kind of apocalyptic movie set in a drive-in. I had fun with that one. Got another edition of Creepshow 2. Can't have too many of those, man. City of the Living Dead. One of my favorite Fulci films. Love this film. Chud. Good, cheesy fun. You're either going to love or hate this film. And I don't love it, but I enjoy it. Chud. The Burning. One of my favorite slashers. Tom Savini on the effects on this one. Love this film. Bride of Reanimator. I've heard good things about this and still haven't got around to it. I hope to do that soon. Bloody Birthday. Decent one. Killer Kid film. Didn't mind it. Speaking of decent, Blood Tide. I had fun with this one, but I thought it could be better. Got a young James Earl Jones in this one. But yeah, it's a decent one. Bloodstone. I had fun with this one. It's kind of an adventure movie. It reminded me of Romancing the Stone a lot, or like those adventure movies, Big Trouble in Little China. And yeah, it has its charm to it. Bloodstone. Blood Rage. I had to add this to the collection in the blue case. Oh my god. Gotta get rid of these blue cases. This is a fun Thanksgiving slasher. Cult classic right here. Baron Blood. I had that in my Mario Bava box set, but I had bought this before, so I just decided to keep it. Like the artwork. A real gothic atmosphere in this one. Fun film. Audition. Another blue case. I haven't seen this yet, but I want to get to it. Heard good things about it. We got Animal Factory. I enjoyed this one. Steve Buscemi, and William Dafoe, Edward Furlong. It's a fun prison film, man. Pretty good. So guys, that is my Arrow collection. And I will be doing these weekly, like I said. Sorry for keeping you guys that long, but I have a lot. It's grown. And it's still growing, man. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Please hit a like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. Everyone stay safe out there and have a great week. This is Undead Nightmare 24, back with a video. Keep it horror. Peace.